Hi, today from Kingstown in the country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Today we'll be talking about one very special billionaire skill that will help you become big, become great in business. See you after the break. Hi again from Kingstown in the Caribbean country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Today we'll be talking about one of the six most important skills of billionaires. The billionaire skills I have described in my book, The $1 Billion Secret, and one of the most important skills is the skill of selling or marketing and selling skills. So billionaires are the people who have mastered the skills absolutely, and as I said, this is one of the six most important skills that you need to master in order to do business in a big way. And I will be starting now a series of videos about selling and about marketing, and talking about principles in selling and marketing. And one of the most important principles in marketing is the principle to stand out, to differentiate. You need to stand out to draw attention of your customers, and this way you will be more successful in sales and of course as a consequence in business. Imagine you are able to draw, there are like 100 companies that sell the same item that you do, and you are able to, let's say, draw attention of 5% of the people to your company, and the rest 95% go to your competition, right? So you are outcompeting them in drawing attention. This means that you will make most probably 500% sales of your competitors on average, 5 times as much sales and 5 times as much revenue, meaning also much higher profitability than your competitors. So that's why it is important to be able to draw attention. And the best way to draw attention is, of course, to stand out, to do something different, to be somehow out of the box, to communicate to your customers out of the box, so you will be more visible to your customers, and then they will come to you, and then of course you will have your sales process, and you will be able, if you get 5 times as many customers or prospects, and you have the same let's say sales potential, sales skill than your competitors, then you will be able to, of course, have 5 times as much sales and 5 times as much revenue and much higher profitability. And now, how to draw attention, how to stand out. I will give you one example here from the Caribbean. I mean, there is a lot of things that I love about the Caribbean. Of course, the beautiful beaches in the Caribbean, the sea life, the snorkeling and diving opportunities, the nature, also the Caribbean lifestyle, this laid-back, relaxed attitude. But there is also one more thing that I really like about Caribbean, and this is the free market economy. You can see here on the streets, on these islands, thousands and thousands of street sellers selling you all the possible merchandise, being vegetables, being fruits, being craft, being souvenirs, everything you can imagine, even like chemicals, like everyday use chemicals like toothpaste or whatever, shampoo, everything you can get on the streets of these Caribbean towns, of course, coconuts, whatever you think you can get, almost everything. And of course, they are better and less good sellers among these salespeople here in the streets. Of course, they are not really educated sellers. This is about their life experience, and some of them improve their sales skills, some of them don't. And you have hundreds and hundreds of people who sell the same merchandise, the very same like souvenirs, like caps or t-shirts, whatever. Really the same. And then the key is to stand out. So the customers will come to you because you have to sell the same merchandise, you have the same prices, and maybe you can't lower the price, you can't be different there, but you can stand out in a different way, right? So how do you stand out? If you have the same merchandise, the same prices, and you have hundreds of competitors who generally do the same. So some of the people, the smarter one, they try to learn at least some words in other languages, so in the languages of the tourists, because you need to know, this economy, like selling to tourists, works mainly with the cruise ship tourists, right? So they are like cruise ships coming every day, sometimes depending on the island. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's two, sometimes 3, 4, 5 cruise ships daily from different countries with people speaking different languages. And so the smarter guys, they speak up the tourists by their language, because they see, okay, these tourists are coming from this ship, so they are like Germans, or they are Americans, Canadians, maybe they are Colombians. So they speak them up in their language, at least, saying hello, or, how are you, or nice weather, have a look, or something. So, of course, this draws more attention than people who don't engage with the customer at all, or maybe they speak them up in English, or maybe even in the local accent, like patois or something. Of course, then people don't react that good to that seller, because maybe they can't communicate with him, right, when they are Germans, for example. But one guy really stands out here in St. Vincent, and I noticed that, and I thought, this is a really ingenious guy, because what he does is he knows the recent summer heats of each and every country. So from the tourists that are coming, let's say the German tourists are coming with AIDA, and he sees that, so he plays the latest summer hit from Germany. Leila, it's called Leila, like a disco hit, a recent summer hit. And this engages the customers the most, because it just attracts he plays it quite loud, so it attracts them from 100, 200 meters. They can hear their favorite song, or like song they know, and it is in German. So they flock to his stand. So he actually gets like 50% of all the people who are leaving the ship. They make a stop at his stand, and the other 50% they maybe stop at other stands, or maybe just pass by and don't stop at all. So it's a huge leverage that this guy found, and this is the key, right? Find the right thing to stand out and to be able to get attention of your prospects, of your potential customers, and this will leverage your business very much. So I hope you like this video. If yes, give me a thumb up. If not, thumb down, of course. Subscribe if you haven't. There is a bell button as well if you want to get notifications. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that, especially when they are in business. I talk here a lot about business, a lot about how the best entrepreneurs, how the billionaires in our times think and act. I talk a lot about economy, about money, about sometimes about cryptocurrencies. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. By the way, you can see that black building behind me. This is a church made of lava stone, and inside there is like a beautiful paradise garden in the patio of this church. So I really recommend to you, if you visit Kingstown, St. Vincent, go to this. You can enter for free. You can leave a donation if you want, and have a look at this, let's say, piece of paradise on a paradise island. Okay, so that's it for today from Kingstown. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.